Hello, and welcome to another episode by CDBTC. Today is August 5th, 2021. So, today's episode, we're going to continue our tour around the altcoin world, and we're going to be reviewing Bitcoin Cash, Neo, Cardano, Litecoin, Chainlink, Tron, and we also have a request by CryptoDad. So, we'll be addressing the price action on all these coins. I hope you enjoyed this episode. So let's start off with Neo. And this is going to be fun because we're going to look at old coins that have lots of history. They have a couple of years instead of just days or months. So we're going to be able to take information from performance, from past performance from these coins and apply them for our newer coins. Okay, so Neo, right now, Neo basically had been trading from August 20 to February 9th between a range of $16 and $26. As you can see, we came up, we were rejected, we came down, we tested this as support, we tested it as support, then we came up, we were rejected, and then finally, just as most of the other altcoins were booming, Neo took off. And it was finally able to break this tough layer of resistance. And after we did that, we came, retraced, and it was very easy to continue moving and pushing forward and higher. Eventually, Ethereum reached $132. So basically, if you had gotten in between this level, which is between $16 and $26. So let's call it, you got in the average at $20. All the way up to here is 140. So basically, that's 7x. So if you had put $1,000 in, you would have been able to sell for 7,000 up here. But where is Neo going now? So right now we came and we bottomed. And why do I think that this might be a strong bottom for Neo? Because as you can see, when we came down, we retested this level. We retested it. It served as support. We came down again. We retested it, and it served as support again. All of this was happening while the RSI was basically bottoming out. And what is the importance of this level? This is the 29, let's see, $25, $26 level. Why is it important? Because it also served as resistance. So resistance, 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 and resistance. So this is a key level, which serves us as our support and resistance. So it's going to be very hard for Neo to break down below this level as long as Bitcoin doesn't play dirty games and comes crashing down. In the meantime, it doesn't look like it's going to do that. So Neo was able to pump through, and it's trying to hold this layer of $42. So it hasn't fully converted it as support, but we can see that we had a touch over here at $41. So let's say $41 is like a close or near term support area. And we can see that we've been bouncing here. So support, support, support. So if we don't break down below $41, I would expect Neo to trend through this area and then continue on its way up. So if you wanted an entry on Neo, you could enter anywhere between here and set a stop loss down here. Where is Neo going? Where could we go? And that's the main question. Where could the alts go into the future? And this is a nice thing about the altcoins, that we can see what happened in the past. So in the past, we can see that Neo had a huge pump. What do I think this is? I believe that this structure we're looking at is this structure, this one down here. What happened back in the days? So I was in the market already during this time, and I remember Neo. It wasn't called Neo. It was called AntShares, and they were selling for cents. I remember them at dollars. This is the levels. Oh, see, there were cents actually. Yeah. I'm gonna show you my Bittrex account. I actually bought some at I don't know, like very cheap price. But we had this move. So we came up here. We retested. When we finally broke out of this structure was created, and Neo went up from that point in time. It went up 500%. But what happened? We corrected all the way down here, and that correction was about 70%. a 70% correction. And at that point, everybody said, ah, Neo's dead. And a certain or similar thing happened to all the other altcoins. And everyone was like, no, the altcoins dropped by 70%, 80%. They're dead. They're dead. This is over. And what happened over the next few months? Look at this. The price started to crawl up, and it took approximately 91 days, almost 3 months, for the price to reach the previous all-time high, which was at $52. It took it 3 months. So it wasn't fast. It was 3 months. And you know that 3 months in crypto is a long time. But what happened next? For those that were able to hold on, to be patient, they were rewarded. Why? Because we had in the next 30 days, which is this part, the next 30 days, Neo went from $54 all the way up to $192. So that was 251%, and this move was 255%. So, but what if you had held on and you bought in this area? If you had bought in this area, you would have made, see, 1,187%. That's 10x. Well, basically almost 12x. So you had put $1,000, you would have made $12,000 from that. 11,000. You would have ended up with 12,000 minus the 1,000 original. You would have made $11,000 in basically 91 plus 32 days, 120 days, 4 months. Okay, the patient people were rewarded. And what happened in time? Well, we had an obvious correction. We went into the bear market, and Neo had been trading all this time between $6 and $15. And you can see our levels of support and resistance. So what's happening over here? And that's why this is important. Look at this. The level where Neo bounced is not only a key level in the short term here, because we saw it being rejected here and here, but it also served as key levels in our past bull run. So even if there's people holding from out here, they're taking actions, price actions based on this key level of support and resistance. You can see that it served as resistance, as support and resistance, as support, resistance, support. So this is a key level. So I'm thinking this is the base. This is the base, which for me is equal to this area. And what could we expect? We could expect Neo to pump beyond the previous high. So we could expect Neo to pump above this previous high. This is the same logic that I'm going to apply to the new altcoins, okay? Where the new altcoins reached an all-time high, that's what's going to be broken in the next altcoin cycle. So right now, is it a good time to enter Neo? Yeah, if you try to get it as close to 41 or as close as to $39, $38. And then you can have a stop loss, and if it doesn't go below that, you'll probably catch the next move up, which is going to be fairly quick. Let's look at Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash, this is the key level of support. It's at $423. The lower one is at $392, $395. We broke this resistance. We retested this for 126, and right now we're trying to maintain 524. So it's a little bit the same story as Neo, where the price just barely got above the support line and it's trying to hold on. I don't like entries like this because I would like a clearer retest and show of strength. The RSI is starting to come down a bit, so we might have this thing come down to this MA, which is the 21. Cardano is not looking bad, but it's not looking good either. It's trading between, what is this? It's trading between this level, between $1 and $1.50. So you can see that we came up, came down, rejected, retested, rejected, retested. We finally were able to push through. Then we were rejected very, very hard. We came down back to the $1, back to the $1, back to the $1, 150, $1, and we're trying to test 148, 150 again. Cardano is clearly moving up this diagonal support line. So it's creeping up. It's creeping up. The top isn't that clean. We can do this. Maybe we could do this, and we can say that this is an ascending triangle. So it's doing this, it's doing this, it's doing this. So yeah, this isn't bad. If Cardano is able to push through We're looking at a move above this 150 finally, so we could get to 159, 160. So Cardano could probably do this, push through, push through, push through, and retest, and then continue up. That would be nice for Cardano. Okay. Litecoin, similar structure. They all have similar structures. So the key level of support is at 105, basically over here, and the next level of resistance is at 145. So it's like if Litecoin is able to break above 145, it's going to fly up. And you can use this level as your stop loss. So you can use 136.45. You can enter, have a stop loss. If it goes below that, it's gonna fall. It's gonna fall in price. But if you enter and your stop loss isn't hit, you'll probably be able to enjoy the move up. Chainlink, the support level is at $13. That's like the key support level. It comes from the past as well. And as you can see, Chainlink basically moved like Bitcoin. It just pushed through. It powered through all these days, but right now it's facing a key resistance here at $25, which also coincides with the 100-day daily MA. And the RSI is a little bit overextended. So I think that it's not going to actually like just push through. I think that it's going to consolidate for a few days here before trying to push through. That would be the healthiest thing for Link because it has just gone parabolic. Tron, key level support is at 0.048 cents. It broke through these lines of resistance short term. And remember how Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash look, where they're just barely above the level of support. But look at Tron. It did that for a few days, and boop, it's starting to push up. So look at Bitcoin Cash. It might do what Tron did. Okay, as long as it gets its footing here, it could push up. And Litecoin as well. Look. Litecoin is like holding in that level, but Tron was finally able to push through. So that's my assessment right now of the market for these old classics. I think that they're all fundamental to the ecosystem. They all have a key purpose. Tron is a very fast blockchain. It kind of copied from Ethereum, but it's super fast and it has a lot of traction. It has a lot of dApps on it, even though Polygon has taken a lot of traction from that one. Cardano, we're still waiting for the famous smart contract. They are ever able to pull them off. Cardano is going to go to the moon, so I cannot ignore it. Litecoin is Bitcoin is gold, Litecoin is silver. That's what they always say. I don't know. This is one of the ones that I really don't enjoy. And Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash had its day. It still has a strong following. I think that it's declined a bit. And I think that Ethereum has definitely taken the spotlight. So in 2017, it was Bitcoin. Yes, Ethereum had its place, but Bitcoin Cash came because of the fork. And it had a huge fight between Bitcoin. There was a few days where Bitcoin Cash almost split Bitcoin, okay? So this is another oldie but goodie with a strong following. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed that update. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a great day.